Good morning. It is Monday, which is not my favorite. Today we're heading to the yard. We're gonna clean up from the shed disaster which took place on Friday. And if you didn't watch that video, go back and watch the previous video. That was pretty interesting, but I'm gonna have the guys start cleaning that up, and then I need to work in the building. I didn't run the cables. I was putting all the RJ45 connections on all the cables that I ran for the security cameras yesterday, and I found out that one of the lines is bad, so I'm not gonna tear it out. I'm just gonna run a new line for one of the cameras. Thankfully, I bought a cheap tester from Amazon, otherwise I would have never known. So we're going to work on that. Not too exciting today, however, this week there is a lot happening at the new build. So the excavator and the plumber are coming. They're going to do the sanitary line, the water supply line. They're going to start the storm sewers. The internet company's coming, and the carpenters are coming back, and they're going to start tinning the roof and, you know, lining all the walls with drywall and steel. So there's a ton going on. It should be a pretty cool week. I don't know if the rain filled up the pond at all, but we're gonna go find out. All right, well, it's a little early. I got the guys coming in at 8 just because it's been raining, and it should be cleared up a little bit by then. So I'm gonna head to the gym, and then I'll see you guys at the coffee shop. How much garbage do we make? Good work. All right, just got done working out. Actually felt pretty decent, I have to say. I mean, I've gained weight, I'm sluggish, but that workout felt pretty good. I wasn't real strong, but I wasn't as weak as I thought I would be after taking such a long break. Not bad. We're gonna go for it. Eggs and olives, olives and eggs. See if I got my taste back for it yet or not. Hey. Thank you, man. Are you in training, or are you the manager?
Training.
You are?
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you something really important from a customer's perspective.
Yes, sir.
Show her. So when you put this filter in, make sure there's no holes.
Right.
Because otherwise, coffee grains spill to the bottom, and then when I go to drink my last one, you know how that is. It's like drinking sand.
Yeah. You get a jolt of caffeine?
Oh no, you start gagging immediately. As long as you do that and keep the house blend full, everybody's gonna be happy. Everybody, or at least me. Back. Yeah, I know. 1 hour apart.
Have a wonderful day. We'll see you next time. Thanks.
All right, 7:26, just pulling into the yard. And Big Ray's here already. So I text the guys at 5:17, and Big Ray texted me back, I'm already at Quick Trip. So I don't know what he would be doing at Quick Trip that early, but he says he was there. You were at Quick Trip at 5:17.
I mean, I was by Quick Trip. I was about to go in.
Why were you there that early? Did you mess up time change?
No, 6:30. I thought it was gonna be 6:30 to be here.
But you were here at 5:17?
5:17.
Yeah. That doesn't make any sense.
I woke up at 4:30. I didn't know what to do.
Oh, okay. So what have you been doing? Sleeping here?
No. I went to I got some free Chick-fil-A.
Oh, okay.
And saw you at the gym.
You did?
Yeah.
Was I looking buff? Tell me the truth.
Oh man, you were weak as ever.
I know. I wasn't super. I was weak, but I wasn't as weak as I thought. 1 month, if you go in every day, or even every other day, like, you get it back. So yeah. Just give me a month, I'll be buff. Yeah, right. I wish. It would take me like a year to get buff. Nobody else is coming for a while, so you can continue your nap. Another thing we got to do, I forgot to say that this morning, is I got an email from the energy company, and they are coming within the next 3 weeks to power up the building. So they're going to put a new, I mentioned this already, but new power pole, new transformer right about here, and then off to the building. So I want to get all this stuff moved, because this is where they're running their line, their underground line right through here. So we're going to move all this stuff. We also got to move all that plywood and 2x4s or 1x4s, whatever they are, I can't see, because that's where the internet is going to put one of their boxes. They call it a plant. They plant the box right there. It's going to be right where that pile of wood is. I haven't looked in the pond to see if we See if we got another inch or two of water in there from the rain we had yesterday. It rained pretty good yesterday. I mean, not tons, but more than it has. Probably didn't do much, but I'm hoping for an inch. It looks about the same. It's about the same. Everything's turning green very, very slowly. All this rain's gonna help for sure. Once we get the storm sewer in, it's gonna go crazy. So, kind of thought about the shed. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove this floor, take the 2x4s off, just take this out completely, put down 2x4 all the way around treated, and then lay this on that, and then start fresh. And then whatever, if Bugs wants to do it, he can come and do it. Otherwise I'll just do it. Just build some stud walls, and we'll have to rip off the roof again, at least partial roof, build the awning again. It's a lot of extra work. I'm still disappointed, but the kind of shock, I guess, is worn off. Now it's just like, okay, this is what we got to do. Carlito here. I don't know if I have enough on this spool. Put the pin through here, Ray, and then hold it. Walk that way. I don't think I have enough on this spool, but you never know until you try.
Yeah.
And I can always make you wind it back in, so stay on the concrete, Ray. Stay on the concrete. Keep it clean. Keep the cable clean. Keep going. See what we got. Oh, man. Stop. I think that's plenty. That'll make it for real. Grab me the ladder. I don't want that. Why, you want it? It's like a little table, nightstand.
No, I don't want it.
This one right here. This is the bad one. I tested it, and then it tested bad. I cut both ends off, replaced both ends. I know they're good. So somewhere along the line, I probably put a staple through the cable. Somewhere along the line, which is a big bummer. I gotta start over. Thankfully, it was only one. Just right there. I need the drill too. Grab the drill, circular saw.
Right here.
No, that's the impact.
What kind of drill do you want?
A regular drill. That's an impact.
Okay.
Carlito! Okay, well, I need help from somebody. So, Big Ray, get the Mac.
Yep.
That pile's got to go, because internet's coming, and the internet's going right through where the middle of that pile is. They're coming this week. I don't know what day. Could be today. I don't need help right this second. I will in a minute, probably when Francisco gets here. Can you load up? We need to put the tilt trailer on the little dump truck, and then we need to load up the brand new broken power buggy. We're gonna take that in today to get fixed. So work on that for a bit. I gotta do some stuff over here. HVAC guy's here. I wonder what he's doing here. Well, we got company now. And I can't wait till this is all closed in, insulated. We got heat, electricity with lights. This is gonna be luxurious. What you doing, swapping the trays out?
Yeah.
Wrong ones or what?
Yeah, so those are shorter, so those ones you go all the way to the edge. So we got ones on it.
Oh, so you got to
just longer.
Oh, you got to reframe it a little bit?
No, just these are just longer.
Oh, gotcha. Big Ray's loading up that dirt pile. We'll get that out of here. What's up? All right, Michael Jackson. Man, I hope... I'm starting to be concerned that this one's not long enough. Man, I'm concerned now. It seemed like it was plenty long. You loaded that already?
The keys,
Where's the keys?
they're inside.
He's inside. I'll see you in the middle.
Who did it?
I do it. I know better than that.
Well, who did it?
I think I did the ones that I used it last time, but I don't know.
Oh, Tino. They locked the keys in the truck again. Nope, I don't have an extra. Now I gotta leave and see if I got one at my house. So start taking the stuff that's under the plastic, the little stuff, and start stocking the shelves nicely of the gray shed.
Everything's under there?
Well, not everything, just the little stuff that fits on the shelves. The shovels and all that we'll put behind the concrete shed and just stack them nice. Work on that for a little bit. I don't even think I have one at the house. Ray lost one, and I think that was the spare. I think that was it. I think I know what he's gonna ask me. Should I go dump that? What's up? Of course. Yeah.
That's why I stopped calling.
Okay. It's raining now. Raining pretty good now. Thankfully, I found the last and final key at the house. I didn't even know where it was. I just got very lucky in the very first place I looked. Oh yeah, it's right here. Man, when I pulled that cable the first time, it seemed like it was way long enough. And now I start running it and I'm doubting it's long enough. Oh, come on, guys. All the cordless tools just get wet. Can I use your lift? I was gonna use a builder's lift, but it disappeared. What's up?
Where?
Feral Equipment in Franklin. You never been there?
They fix?
Yeah. You just gotta drop it off, that's it. Okay, adioski. Is this really necessary to put all these power cables here? I'm trying to run my low voltage, man. Is this really necessary? Oh. All right, put a few staples up there, and that's it. I'm gonna put the ends on, test the cable, make sure it's good, and then go back up and staple it all the way. And then obviously double check it. But that should be good. Okay, so I think the internet guy's here to do a walkthrough. So I'm gonna speak with him, let him know I'm gonna be getting that wood and stuff out of the way for him, and I got some questions for him too. So everything's run. I'm just putting my first connection on. I'll probably do one of these for you guys on video. If you ever need to do a RJ45 connection, I'll show you how that is. And this is about the stiffest wire that you can get. This is the most difficult there is. But I'll show you that in a minute. Let me talk to this dude, see if this thing tests out. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be really mad. So this little tester, you hook up one side and then the other, but even with the one side, it'll blink. So that's looking good. Oops, just dropped my phone. Uh-oh. Well, it's not under the tires. All right, I'm gonna go check the other side, make sure everything's good. And then I'm done with the wiring. Still gotta mount some cameras, but that's easy. Oh, Tino's leaving. Off to the bathroom, or he's just coming back, one or the other. All right, hopefully we get all of the lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ground. Yes, sir. Check the other side one more time. And then all the cables and the connections are good. That's a lot of work, man. You guys got a lot to do. It's pretty fast. That's good. It looks like a lot of work to me. It's a lot of roof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ground. It's good. All right, those are all done. Everything's done. Everything works. Just gotta clean up my mess. Oh, not totally done. I gotta run one more. I gotta run one more cable. I really kind of got to get that done today. Oh, Big Ray? Big Ray.
He had to learn.
Oh, man. You guys better watch out, man.
Yeah.
I'm serious. You better stand way back.
That's all we did.
Way back. Look at him in there. I'm not doing it. I'm still busy, man. I just told these guys to stand way back. Man, this is so sad. This is so sad. Hey, careful, man. Don't step on them screws.
Yeah, right.
Look it. Oh, yeah, careful, man. Oh, you just stepped on one. Don't throw them like that, Ray. Make sure they're down, though.
You're taking the room off.
You left it over there? Here. You gotta hold these over there. Hold the nuts on the other side. It should be long. Yeah, you can. Put a washer and then a nut.
Why you call me now?
Yeah, I know. Just start all of them. I know. The only cameras I can't mount are on that corner because the planter's in the way. I can't get a lift over there. Oh, not a scissors lift. I need like a man lift, something that can reach me up and out. Are they all started?
Yeah.
Okay, which one do you want to tighten first? All right, bottom corner. This one. Got it? The guys are cracking up over there. I don't know why. Oh, Tino's in the excavator now. What is he doing, man? Tino doesn't know what he's doing with that thing. He doesn't know forward from back, from the blade to anything, man. I can't believe that's your son.
It's not my son.
Oh, man. Hey, hand me this once I step up here. I don't want to drop this. This thing's really expensive.
Well,
I just took it off Walmart wall. It looks like it, right?
Wire.
Yeah, but I'm almost done now.
Yeah.
Kind of, sort of almost done. Not totally. All right, start pulling this one back from the ladder. Start pulling this all back now. We got to get all these wires back through. Just hang on, I got to cut these. These are going to get stuck when he tries to pull this thing through. Happened on the other side. I learned my lesson. So Ray was just asking me if I'm going to make a gym. And I'm leaning towards yes. So not only do we have Count Repula and the equipment queen that takes half the equipment, there was a guy in there today, and I don't know this for sure. I don't know this for sure.
Well, you're talking about
in the gym this morning. I don't know this for sure. I'll say that one more time, but I think he was looking at me.
Oh, that's weird. No, got it wrong.
I think he was looking at me. I'm not for sure, but I just had that feeling. So that pretty much seals the deal.
That's why I don't want to go.
I'm making a gym in here. I'm making a gym in here. Oh, I have to now.
Private. You need private.
Can you move all this stuff over? Because I got to put a lift right here. So what I'm doing is putting bracing in for the TV mounts. So after the steel's up, we got something solid to mount to. And then he's got a Romex here. I'm gonna have him put a double box here, or a couple boxes or whatever. One for cable, and then obviously for the power. I want everything hidden behind the TV. Sometimes I see a TV like cords going down the wall, and that is really ugly. So we're gonna avoid that. Electricians are at lunch, which seems like a pretty good idea right now, but I'm gonna let them know to put the boxes right over here in the corner.
Oh, you're not putting it right now, right?
No. Yeah, you're tripping. No, I'm not. The guys that put the siding up will be really mad. Like, what's this? Right in our way, man. No, I was just checking to see how it's gonna be. So this will angle like that towards the center of the room. And then this angles down. I'm not gonna do it now, but there's an adjustment there. We'll angle that down. How's that gonna look?
That looks good.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I think that'll be good. I can move it a little bit this way, a little bit this way.
Not too much.
Not too much, but I know, but I got adjustments, so we got to do this for 2 more TVs, one there and one over on that desk, and then we got to run a line out. I got to get some conduit. We got to run a line outside, start heading over towards the entrance for the cameras at the entrance, so I can see anybody come in and out of the gate. It's going to be gated too. You got to put your pin code. All right, the next TV is gonna go right here somewhere. Looks like he's gonna put a thermostat here too. I'm gonna have a standing height table right here at like an adjustable table. This isn't really gonna be a desk. Basically, this is just gonna be like for a security monitor. So I'm gonna put the monitor probably right here somewhere. And then one big one right there, right on this wall. And I already got the power and then the cable, it's already right here ready to go. So we're gonna put that up there somewhere. We're going to eat real quick. You coming or staying?
Huh?
Coming or staying? You're buying if you're coming. I said you're I said you're buying if you're coming.
He's like, never mind.
Man, say hi to you.
Huh? I don't know who that is.
Well, that's the dude. We always your friend.
My friend?
Yeah. What's his name?
I don't know. I'll have the Bourbon Club roast beef on which double meat and cheese.
Any chips for you or cookie?
No, just on which.
Are you at the shop already? I mean, you're at
Why don't you just turn around if it's taking that long, Ray? When you've been waiting for the train for an hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
I know you're happy the train is taking forever. Yeah, right.
No, I'm not, bro.
Yeah, right.
Hurry up. I'm trying to beat you guys back.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Get all those wires.
These guys are
Those wires look stiff and really hard to work with.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Ray's behind us. We won. We beat him. He's right behind me. Where are you? We're on the corner.
I just left the yard. I was waiting for you guys. I came to use the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Well, we're here. I don't have nothing to say about that, Carlito. Because he was leaving when we left for lunch, and now he left again? Man. I just need one guy. Why don't you work with me? And you guys, we got to move this whole pile. I'll show you. Because the electric guys are coming. So all this stuff right here has got to go.
Where you want it?
And that's got to all go too, because they're putting a cable box right there. It all's got to go over there. Yeah, you got some room here, and then on that side too, we got tons of room.
Sounds good. I'm gonna use a big forklift.
You're just gonna have to do one sheet by one sheet. There's not that many there. There's only like 10 sheets. Just you know, put some of these down over there,
Yep.
and then just take one sheet by one sheet. That too, there's only like 8 of them there. It's not that big of a deal.
Put this in a pallet, empty pallet, and we'll go from there.
I don't want any damage. We cannot dent this. This stuff dents really easy. That should hold a TV.
Oh, yeah.
So I got some extra width, and I can slide it. So that should work.
Gonna go right to the.
If this whole thing lights up when we throw the switch, oh, that's gonna be crazy. I want to be here when it turns on. Isn't that super exciting though?
You're talking about that. I don't want to be here when it gets turned on.
You guys get nervous though?
No.
Not at all? So when they power it up, do you have to go around and check every single box and everything?
Every panel.
Oh, the panels, not every outlet.
Before we.
Well, when we get done with the finish, we'll test out every outlet.
Yeah, at the very end.
When we're in the garbage.
Perfect.
6.5 inches.
6.5.
Yeah. 6.5. I was just gonna say, you guys look like some prisoners out here. Like on the side of the freeway? See how the installation project is going. Going good. Can we do one here?
What's this one?
That's cable.
Oh,
This is HDMI. So if I got to do like presentations, I can use my computer back there and show it on the screen here. That's perfect. Perfect. Thank you. What? Are you complaining or getting off?
Huh? Weapon?
You're complaining you're getting off early again?
Not me.
Okay, I didn't think so.
I was working.
It's not even 2 o'clock.
I was working. Everybody else was losing.
Lucky day for you. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you in the morning.
Have a good one.
Yep, adios. All right, I got most of the wiring done. I just have one more to go. I had the electrician put a couple more boxes on. I ran HDMI cables. So, you know, if you want to plug a laptop into the TV that's on the wall. I'm just trying to think of every potential, you know, not forget anything. But all I have left is that I need to get done right now is I need to mount 2 cameras up there. We're gonna get the lift tomorrow, take care of that. There's one screw on the other side that needs to get fixed on one of the cameras. And then I need to run cable underground all the way to the entrance. So I'm gonna work on that tomorrow. Try to get that dug in, maybe the whole way. Maybe we'll go the whole way. But right now, I need to run to Home Depot and grab some elbows and some PVC so I don't have to run tomorrow. So I'll run over there real quick and then we'll wrap up the day. All right, I stopped at Home Depot, grabbed some conduit and some connections, and we'll be back there in the morning to get some of that other stuff done. I'll pick up the video then. All right, I'll see you guys bright and early. Adios. All right, just pulling into the yard, and the Porta-John guys here taking care of business. The thing's been filling up quick around here. The electricians are here. Internet guys coming back again today with the coordinator, because yesterday there was issues with the permit. Of course, there's always issues with permits, right? The permit didn't match the, you know, the scheduled work that he had. Like, it was a completely different layout where he was supposed to run the cables. So I guess the boss is coming today and we're gonna figure it out, hopefully. So today I just have Francisco and Carlito coming. I really don't need Big Ray and around the corner here today. There's just not that much, you know, there's not enough to keep everybody busy. So we're kind of getting into our winter flow, I guess you could say. I'm gonna try to keep putting at least 2 videos out per week all winter long. Obviously we have the World of Concrete coming up. I might even take a couple trips this winter, go pour concrete with some other guys, maybe take one of my guys along if the right opportunity's there, or maybe go do something fun. We're gonna be doing a lot of work on the building, furnishing the building. That's gonna be a lot of fun for me, you know, deciding what I want to put in there and where I want to put it. There's gonna be a lot going on all winter this winter, so I'm gonna try to keep up a 2 videos per week schedule for the winter until, you know, like April when we start up again. Next season's gonna, you know, it's gonna look different. Every season is a bit different. I really got to get some, I got to get some help. That's what I really need. I've had my foot on the gas pedal for a long time now, and you can only do that for so long. I'm starting to feel like I need, well, that's it. I just need some guys to help. That's all. I really desperately need a good sales guy. If I could find a guy that could help out pouring concrete occasionally, you know, when I don't have sales work, and then give them off the days where I could line up estimates, that would be perfect. If there's any local guys around here that are maybe thinking about retiring or whatever, but don't really want to fully retire, it would be perfect, because I could put you on as much as you want it to be on. If you just wanted to do sales, I'd be okay. If you still like concrete, getting in there, you know, could still satisfy that crave. You know, a sales guy would be help, obviously. You know, another finisher or whatever. And man, I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud. Just thinking out loud. There's my bandage. Just slashed the top of my hand. I was drilling and the drill twisted, and there was a sharp piece of trim, and so my hand went right across the trim. Gashed it pretty good. Other guys should be here shortly. I feel like I'm back in my boxing days, kickboxing days. Used to get all wrapped up, have to cut it off with the scissors at the end. What's wrong with your car? Junk? You know what you should do? You should get a 2025 Silverado 2500.
Yeah,
Duramax.
it's easy to say, but no dinero.
Yeah, take the little dump truck with the trailer and go get that lift. Francisco, wait for Francisco. He should be here in a second.
Well, I need Francisco.
We really don't, but I don't have anything for him to do right this second. Yes, Carlito?
Hey Ryan, we getting hard time to get the lift up in the trailer because it's kind of slippery. I call you back, Ryan.
All right, they can't get the lift to go up the tilt trailer because the tires on that thing are like really smooth, so I understand that. Plus it's wet. I canceled the lift. They want $150 to drive it here and then drive it back. So it's like almost $650 to rent that itty bitty lift, and I really need it for like 10 minutes at the most. I just got to figure something else out. I'm not spending that kind of money. That's ridiculous. Insulators are here, electricians are here. Carlito and Francisco are back. Excavator's here to do the saw cut in the road to put the sanitary and water in, but as of right now, we don't even have a permit. There's a lot going on today. A lot going on. I gotta talk to the internet guys right now. There's my pipe. There's my post for my flag showing up at the exact same time. I gotta talk to that guy too. I don't know what to do with this. You know, I think I'm gonna put the flagpole back here for now. Plumbers are here. I think the interior plumbers are here too. Tons of room. Just don't hit the truck with the post. We're gonna set it back there by that other flagpole. The other flagpole, yep. So this is a 35-foot tall, heavy-duty post. So I can put a 6x10 flag on it. This isn't like the final, you know, gigantic flag that I'm gonna put someday. But this thing's pretty big. It's a good size. As you can see, it's pretty much huge. So you're gonna roll it off this way? Right off the center, it looks like, right?
Correct. Yeah, we can roll it off.
So go ahead and back up way closer over here so you're not way out there. We want to lay the post here.
Back up right about to here?
Yeah, that's perfect. Yep, exactly. Because we park right there.
Okay.
So we want the end to be kind of at the end of this shed somewhere or beyond. Over there I don't care about. We can go farther that way.
Good. Well, but right now I'm on lake duty.
Yeah?
Got a little hernia going on.
Oh man.
Not bad, but I have it checked up next week.
Yeah, not bad until it pops out more by lifting this post.
Yeah.
Bloop. It's quite the sleeve. Easy. Why are these posts so expensive? These are really expensive, man. Do you guys, what do you guys do? You don't manufacture these, do you? Or do you?
I mean, we do like all the fabrication.
So you weld the flanges and all that kind of stuff?
Yeah, the poles are made.
Yeah, obviously you just buy
It's like
that
a
part.
blank.
Yeah. So what do guys usually do to place these? Do they have like pole handle attachment for their excavator or skid loader or something?
for
Probably.
installing?
Yeah.
Well,
People use like bucket trucks and
I have lifts.
a pole this heavy and tall,
cranes. depending
either
on how big.
some kind of a crane, you know, I mean, I've watched them do it.
Yeah?
You know, you get the pole all set up and
All right.
ground sleeve. You can all save my number if you have a question. You
Yeah.
call me Tom and I can
All right.
with Tony.
Yep, sounds good.
So sleeve, pole, box, sign, we're good.
Yep. All right, thank you guys.
Thanks for your help.
Yep, thank you.
Appreciate it.
That thing is bigger than I thought it was going to be. A lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. That thing is huge. I was like, 35 feet, that's nothing, you know, because this one's, that's 20, you know. I was like, well, 35, that's only like double, not even double, 15 more feet. But if you look at this post, and then you look at this one, that's quite the difference. That's going to look good out there, I think. I'm going to have outlets out by the entrance as well, and then I can put some spotlights up on the flag. It's going to look really cool. I talked to the excavator and they still don't have the permit to saw cut the street to put the sewer in. So they're going to start over here, putting the storm sewer in here. They're going to start right here on this side. So they're going to have that done by the end of the week, hopefully. Then we can start grading and pouring over here right away. There's a lot of concrete right here. That's a big chunk of concrete. All the way up. Just shut that off. We got to move all this pile. This has got to go by the other wood. So probably grab the skid loader and forks or something. Tomorrow they're gonna dig.
This trench all the way to the fence?
Yeah, and then we're gonna go right tight to the fence. And then we're gonna dig as close to the fence as we can, all the way to the entrance. We can go as far as we can. I think he's moving a semi. So yeah, skid loader with forks. Get all this out of here. Careful, Carlitos. Ready for what? How you gonna get out of there?
I don't know.
You're gonna make a shovel all that for real? No way. Oh boy. Careful. Whoa! And then just come down here and hold it. So it's, I'm gonna try to pull a bunch through, but we'll see what happens. It's not gonna work like that. We gotta pull it here first. I was gonna put a camera out here, like on the fence or on the post or something, going this way. So anybody that comes on the street, you see their license right away.
Hey, you got all kind of load right. You're playing around.
Obviously, we got to go all the way to the
You know what
entrance
you should
too.
do?
Huh?
You should make a hole in the concrete and just hide it right there.
I don't think you could dig like that, Carlito. You got to come, put this part against the fence, put this part against the fence, and then lift it up with the blade so you're level, and then you use the thumb, just like I dug against the walls. Yeah, I'm gonna run, here, take some more line out. That's good.
How far, Ryan? Right there, huh?
What do you mean? We gotta get it as close to the fence as you can. Close as we can, because remember when we put the trees, I don't want to hit this line. If you get square, no, you're not square, you're way out of square. That's why you're digging this way. You should be able to get square and dig perfectly, just like I did against the wall. You want me to adjust it for you? I can if you want, I'm just saying. If you need the pro.
What a year.
50. You know what, if somebody wants to cut this cord, if they got so much energy to dig 2 feet down to dig it up and cut it, they deserve whatever they want to steal, for real. Well, even if they dig this up, they'll be like on 9 other cameras. So yeah, we're gonna pour concrete on top of the cable too. 2 feet thick. Oh, look at you, smarty.
Like it?
Yeah. Hang on. Hopefully I can get this one through too. Should. You put the forks on that one, and then move that yellow lift, move that to the back, on, like, you know, by the new concrete. You don't have to put it on the concrete, just put it on the gravel next to it. And then the porta potty, that's got to get moved too. I'll find a spot for it. Just get the forks on and move the lift first. You think if I just take a saw and just go here, I could put this and then patch it with concrete again, and now I have to drill a hole all the way through for the cable, and then down. We're gonna have to do the same. We're gonna have to do the same thing on the pillars. I got those lights for you to put on the pillars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll bring them. They're at my house. You can change any color: red, white, blue, green.
Why you cut yourself?
Oh, this one? It's not that bad. It was just.
Come on, man. It's just a little scratch.
I'm gonna do this right. Grab a level and a pencil and a hammer and a chisel. I don't want to just freehand it, be all weird. We're gonna move this lift. The insulators are gonna move their van, and then the excavator, he's got his tractor here. So we're gonna get this pulled out so we can finish our line right to the entrance. Putting some cameras on the fence and one right at the entrance. It's gonna be gated too. I'm gonna put an electric gate. I don't have approval from the city for that yet, but I'm gonna work on that. I have to have a gate here. I can't have this open. There's been so many people driving in here. Even at Saturdays and Sundays, been a ton of people coming in here, and I just wanna have a gate. That way everybody gets a code or a card, and then you know who came and went and when, and then there'll be a camera right there too. I think I'm getting a little probably overboard with the security stuff. I feel like I am, so you don't have to remind me of that. I kind of sense that myself already, but you know, whatever. Everything's pretty much done already. We just got to run one more cable and it's all in. So man, look at this little guy. It's getting a little chilly for grasshoppers. You got anything you want to say? Nothing? People sometimes wonder why I put stuff like that in the videos, insects and bugs and, you know, whatever. And I do it mostly because the kids that watch, they absolutely love that stuff. And I think it's kind of cool too. So we're just getting everything moved around, and we're about to go to lunch here. And then hopefully the excavator will be back, move the trailer, and then we can go ahead and finish. Oh man. Love it. Ryan's here. What are you doing?
Just looking.
How about some working?
Yeah, right.
What do you mean, yeah, right? Doesn't even look like you're dressed for work. Were you working out? Running? What are you doing? Going to lunch? You just eating my food from the refrigerator? Yeah. Oh, man. I'm not sure where I want it. It's a good question. It's like everything's going to be in the way. So much stuff going on right now. I guess we'll just put it in this corner. We'll just put it back over here for a while. Kill my precious few blades of grass. Yeah, we'll just set it right here. That'll be out of everybody's way. Careful, man, don't poke a hole. Otherwise, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, put it over this way like 3 more feet. Close to the fence. Seems good to me. Yeah, the gym is not quite ready.
Break the news for you.
Yeah. Oh, that's why he came.
Yeah, that's why he came.
Oh, it's gonna be a while. All right, see you later. I'm gonna cut this and then I want to go get something to eat, and then hopefully they'll have that move so we can finish this off. Watch the whole thing split in half, the whole fence collapsed. We're like, oh man. Hey, look at that.
Hold it for me.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
Perfect.
We're gonna have to blow that out and get some water and brush that out because there's a lot of dust in there before we do that. But I think that looks pretty good. And I gotta drill. I gotta stop at Home Depot and get a 1-inch. But that should be good, right? Do a 1-inch right through here, through the whole thing. Man, where's that? Grab that tape measure. I gotta see how wide. I think these are. I need a long drill bit, man. 12 inches, I think. I think they have 12-inch. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
12 inches. All right, I'll get some food and a drill bit for this, and then hopefully they'll have that moved. And then we get back, Carlito, you can start grading this off. And then we're probably gonna have some extra dirt, more than likely. We'll put it in one of the dump trucks. They said there's a different crew that comes and blows the insulation though.
Oh yeah?
I'm just telling you.
I bet a hole.
They got to go up through that little hole and walk on those little 2x4s and blow it. I would never go up there and try to walk on them little 2x4s. Yeah, they gotta walk everywhere. Oh, they.
Be a light guy.
Yeah, you gotta be a light guy. Because most of them are 2x4s laid this way,
they do, yeah.
laid this way. So when you walk, it's gonna go.
Crazy the plastic.
Jimmy John's again. I like Jimmy John's because they have the on-witch. If they didn't have on-witch, I wouldn't come here as much. I wanted a salad, but I didn't want to drive all the way to 52's today. That thing is so good. The smoked cheddar bourbon club. I just get it on an on-witch. It is so good. The roast beef. So
Everything's on this side.
they
nothing on
moved the
that side.
trailer. There's so much stuff in this yard right now. It's like we need a bigger yard already.
Hey, look at the grass, man. It's green.
Oh yeah.
Look at that.
I know, right there. That one stripe. That grew really good for some reason. Yeah, we seeded it, and then he also put the
Seated. Yeah,
he also put the hydro seed, so it had both.
Yeah.
So it went crazy right there. So if you ever need your grass to go crazy, seed the soil and then hydro seed over the top of that. Because that's really good right
That's
there.
green, man. Look at that.
I know.
You can't even play golf in there.
Yeah. Uh-oh, Balin's here.
There you go.
No, Balin. It doesn't drill through real easy. It's going, but it's taking a while. I think I'm about halfway. Got it. Got it. I'll put the wire in here, and then we'll patch right over everything, and it'll be completely hidden and hard to cut. Yeah, that bend is not too bad. I was afraid it was going to kink right there, but it's fine. So we'll get some water and I'll patch this all in tomorrow. So that'll be ready for a camera. Francisco's rolling as Carlito digs. Wow, that bit coming through just destroyed the face of this thing. Man. Obviously I'm gonna have to patch that. I can't mount the camera to that. I know next time I'm gonna start drilling from this way. Well, there's no next time. It's just, yeah, there's no more pillars I have to drill all the way through. Oh yeah, one more. There's one more. I'll start that from the other side. I just learned something. That was dumb. So I got all my tools here. I said I was gonna put a connection on camera, so I'll show you how I do it. I don't do it right, just so you know. Don't get too excited. But it works. So cut it to length, a little stripper tool, and you're only supposed to spin this thing one time around, and then stop, snap it off, get your cable off that, and then I usually cut this string off, and then foil. So I'm not using the foil, I'm using the little ground strand. I don't even know what it's called, because this cable is so huge I can't find any RJ45 connections that will actually slide over and be able to use the foil for. So I'm rigging it a little bit, but it's solid. So cutting the foil, cutting the wrapper, getting that out of here. Then you got to fold all your braided pairs back. Pow, pow. I don't even know if you guys can see what I'm doing. Probably not. Then you got to trim this stuff back a little bit. So you don't cut the whole thing off. You just trim the fins. There's 4, but I found out you don't have to trim all 4. So you just snip 3 out of the 4, which is enough, and then you twist it and twist right off like that. Then you have to unwind all your braided pairs. There's like little tools that you can use, but I don't even see the point of that. You unwind them, it only takes a minute. Like that. Feels like it's gonna rain like any second. I looked at the radar and it is not looking good. Actually, I just felt the drop. I don't really care about this. I care more about getting the cable in the ground so we can be out of the way tomorrow when the excavator comes back. They can just pull in and get going right away. It's nice. I talked to him and he's gonna have the GPS, so as far as our form work goes, he's gonna be able to give me exact corners and exact elevations on my form, so everything is perfectly to the plan, so nobody can come back and say anything that we did anything wrong. All the elevations are gonna be right on, and the corners are gonna be perfect. I don't know if anybody would actually come and ever check that and like, hey, your corner's off by a few inches or something. I doubt it. Probably not the end of the world, but still, it's nicer to have it right on. So there you go. They're all separated, and now you got to straighten the wire. And unfortunately, I didn't bring my extension to straighten that, so I'll be right back. All right, so you got to straighten all these wires. So I use an extension. It's nice and smooth, and right against your thumb, usually 3 or 4 times. And it'll straighten that wire. And one thing that I learned is when you straighten them, you got to start straightening them all the way at the bottom. Get all the kinks out, even at the very beginning. And then you just go around and do the same thing to each. And you kind of separate them as they're going to, as many times as it takes. 4 or 5 times, whatever. Got to get these really straight though. I learned a lot putting these connections on already. Made a lot of mistakes. Still not doing it right because I couldn't find any connections that are big enough. But I'm sure I'll get the guys on here that are like experts that are like, oh man, good luck with that, man. Nothing's gonna work. There you go. All your wires now are there. So now you have to get them in a specific order. So I'll get a connection out and ready. So usually there's a chart, you know, when you buy these things, and you can choose the T56-8A or the B. I've been going with the B. So it has a specific order, which obviously I've memorized a long time ago now because I've done like a gazillion of these. So you got to get them in order. So I usually use I'm right-handed, I'll take my left hand and I'll start putting them in order, and you kind of straighten them and grab them and get them separated, and make sure down here as you're separating them, they're not twisted around each other. You want to keep them all as perfect as you possibly can. So you use, it's a white and orange, I call it light orange and then orange. That's how you start. And then you're going light green. See down here, I don't know if you can see that. It would be better if I took the light green around the dark green. So I'm gonna switch to order and put the light green on the other side. Because down here, it's important that you keep it as perfect as you can. So light green, and then you're gonna go blue. Make sure it's as good as you can get it. Blue, and then light blue, and then green, and then light brown, and then brown. So they're all separated in order and as clean as I can possibly get it down here, straight. So I'll really pinch this in between my fingers and try to get them as lined up as I can. And then, where's my cutter? Here's my cutter. So then you trim them. Make sure they're lined up perfectly. Trim that off so they're perfect like that. And then you'll take your connection, and you don't use the side, you know, with the retainer clip, you use the flat side. So I'll usually take this hand, I'll hold it here, make sure to hold it perfect. I'll slide this thumb back just enough so I can start sliding on one of the plugs. And then if you did everything perfectly, you'll see the wires start to run through. And then when I get it to this point, I'll check the order one more time, because they will cross when you're messing with them. I've had a ton of them cross. You got to go back and fix it. So you're going light orange, orange, light green, blue, light blue, green, light brown, and brown. So you got that. And then you slide the plug all the way in like that. And then your crimpers. So these wires like to get caught up. They don't like to pass through the crimpers. So I'll kind of twist them just a little bit, make sure they're all together perfectly so you can pass it through in your crimps all the way in. And then I'll put pressure, you know, this way here. I'll kind of push the connection on as I'm crimping, and then you crimp it. It'll cut off all the excess wire, and there you go. It's perfect. So what I've been doing, because I haven't been able to use the foil, is I'll take this ground wire and I'll wrap it around the connection several times, just like that. And then I've been taping every connection. I'll tape right around here if I can get it started. Tape that all down real good. That's how I've been doing them. Again, you're supposed to use the foil and fold the foil back so that, you know, so your connection goes over the foil and it uses the foil as the ground. But that's been working good. So this one's done. I'm gonna actually take some tape now because it's raining, just to kind of keep the rain out. I'm gonna wrap it up, make it waterproof temporarily until I'm ready to plug a camera in, which is not today. So a little patch there, and then we'll mount the camera right there. We'll push it in, we'll mount it, and then we'll do the back side, make sure the cable's all in, and that's it. So I'm gonna go inside now and finish all those connections, run that wire, finish those connections, and just let these guys finish this cable out here. Man, I gotta make sure I do not do this on the next one. Man, that took a huge hunk out of there. Ouch. I'll patch it in, it'll be fine. Man, when you start thinking about all the stuff we've had to do here.
Oh yeah, a lot of stuff.
We've done a lot here, man.
Since the day we got here.
I know.
Memories gonna be here.
Oh yeah. Unless I go broke, I gotta sell the building right away.
Yeah, right.
It's possible.
You know it, right?
No, I might have to sell the building.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. I'll probably put it up tomorrow. Hurry up, it's starting to rain. Andale. Hey, you should put away all the tools, all the cordless tools. I got what I need out. I'm not gonna saw that pillar today. I'll saw that another time. We'll saw it tomorrow actually, because Carlito's gonna put those lights in tomorrow. So I got lights going around all the pillars underneath the caps. I'm gonna have Carlito install all that tomorrow, and then we'll run the low voltage all down, and then we'll run our Cat 6 up and make a spot for our camera, figure out where I'm gonna want that exactly. Tomorrow's gonna be cool. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Storm sewer. I've never put storm sewer in ever. I've never even seen it done. Francisco stole my drill.
Hello?
Hey, I need my cordless drill back that I had in the shop. I'm still using that.
Okay. Oh, I'll get that right now.
Okay. Yeah, I had everything outside. I had my drill here. I gotta go through here. I'm gonna run these up, and I'll put them right next to the other ones that I have. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna turn this around.
Hey, so just cover it up?
Yeah, just take the bucket and just push that right into the hole. And then that there, just push that dirt right in the hole. And then that's it. What's so funny?
You have to talk to the little guy, man. Push it in your mouth.
Who's the little guy?
The little guy that points Daniel his
Oh. I told these guys a funny story. So Friday I went to a volleyball game for my daughter Joanna, and you know, all the little kids are playing and stuff. It's at a park. So Daniel's off playing with his friends of all ages, and my wife and I are sitting by the court watching volleyball, and then this little kid runs over. I just ran out of battery, and now Carlito's running the skid steer. I'll finish the story in a bit. I just need to test the wires that I just did, and then I'm pretty much done, and Carlito's gonna backfill everything all the way. They finished up all the way to the pillar, so we're good to go. All right, Franny has the one side plugged in, I think. Is he confused? He didn't plug it in. Wait, maybe he did and this is the wrong plug. Let's try this one. Oh yeah, I see green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ground. All right, we're good on that one. Whoa, take it easy, Carlitos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, ground. All right, got it. Oh wow, we barely had enough wire. That's crazy. Barely had enough wire. So I'm gonna put the camera somewhere along here. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. I might even put it on the next post back. It almost seems like it's too close here. That's it. Man, I'm glad all that is done. I just hope it tests out when I put an end on that thing, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna be really mad. Out of all the wires I ran, I only had that one that was bad. So the chances of that being bad is next to zero. Plus the one that was bad, 99.9% chance that it was my fault. by putting a staple through it or something, taking it too hard, or I don't know. I'm sure it was my fault though. Now I'll go park this in the back somewhere and then you can go. All right, let me finish the story. So this little kid that was playing with Daniel, there's a group of them. He comes running over to my wife and myself and he goes, "Daniel just bear hugged me." And I tell him, I said, "Well, just go punch him in the mouth." So I joke with my kids like that all the time, and they know that I'm kidding. It's almost like teaching them in a different way, because they know it's so ridiculous. They just laugh about it. They're like, "Ha ha, yeah, right, Dad. Like, go kick him in the shin or go punch him in the mouth." I'll say that. I'll say, "Well, just go punch him in the mouth," and they laugh and they're like, "Yeah, right. That's so ridiculous. I would never do that." So, anyways, Judah runs over and I tell him, "Just go punch him in the mouth." And you know, that's the way that I talk to my kids. So all of a sudden he turns around and he's maybe like, I'm guessing a little bit, 6 years old. So he turns around and he runs and he's just sprinting. And I looked at my wife, I said, "You don't think he's really gonna do that, do you?" And my wife said, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure that he is." So we're watching him and he runs, they're pretty far away from us. He runs straight up to Daniel, and Daniel's playing with his other friends, and he goes, "Pow!" And you know, he's only 6, he can't punch real hard. It didn't hurt Daniel, but Daniel was like playing and talking with his friends, you know, and then it's like, "Pow!" And Daniel's like like this, and he's like this for like 3 or 4 seconds, like what just happened. And then he just like turned and he just kept playing. He didn't even say anything to him at all. But anyways, that was super funny. And we heard from the parents that we should probably not tell their kids to go do violent things. So anyways, tomorrow's gonna be a cool day. I'm excited to see and to have this storm sewer going in. Once it's in, as soon as they're out of the way, we're gonna start setting forms and grading and getting this 100% prepped for concrete. And hopefully by, you know, sometime next week, this will all be concrete back here. And then I told you guys kind of the backup plan, or plan B, is just to try to get the approach poured, because we're gonna run out of time having decent weather. So it's coming along. We're getting close, so I can see the end. All right, I'll see you guys in the morning. Adios.